appreciate you all being here. My name is Will Nicholas, and I'm with Tesla. And if you're not aware, we're here to celebrate the opening of the Northeast's largest Supercharger location here at the Crossgates Mall. Thank you. A lot of folks have been asking me, what's the significance of 20 bays? Why is this the largest? And we actually have another location over at Colony Center, and we take analytics on all of the usage rates of our superchargers across the world, and we've found that there's a lot of Tesla drivers that are traveling through the capital region to get upstate or across state, and with increased sales of Model S and Model X and expected demand for Model 3, we want to get ahead of the usage and make sure that we're addressing the charging infrastructure challenge ahead of time. So we're looking forward to many more Tesla drivers in New York over the course of the next few months and few years. And we're excited to partner with Crossgates. So when people are traveling, they do enjoy all the amenities that the mall does offer. I'm going to be introducing a lot of folks here today that the Tesla is very proud to work with. Hello? Sorry. Senator Amedore is here, and Mr. Gately is going to be introducing him, but want to offer our thanks to the Senator and his leadership to support Tesla. We see New York as one of the largest markets in the world for electric vehicles. And right now we're a bit constrained with only a few locations downstate. We want to make sure that we can effectively market, sell, and service our cars to the upstate market. And so legislation will be introduced again this year, which will hopefully allow for Tesla to further invest and provide more convenience to our customers. So thank you, Senator Amedore. And with that, I'd like to introduce Michael Gately, the General Manager with Crossgates Mall, to say a few words.
Good morning. I'd like to start by thanking everyone for joining us today for the commissioning of the new Tesla supercharging stations here at Crossgates. We are honored to continue our relationship with such a unique and innovative company. The Guilderland supercharging station here at Crossgates is a fourth that Pyramid and Tesla have partnered on, and we look forward to growing this relationship in the future. The 20 supercharging stations at this supercharger station is the largest in our portfolio and also the largest in the capital region, but as Will mentioned, it's also the largest in the Northeast. As Tesla continues to grow their infrastructure across upstate New York, we believe that the Guilderland supercharging station at Crossgates represents a perfect location to serve Tesla drivers, not only because of the accessibility of Crossgates, but also everything that the property has to offer. Crossgates offers a first-class location. At the intersection of 90 and 87, it's highly accessible for those traveling in any direction. Our location provides easy access to the highways, whether drivers are staying for an extended visit at Crossgates or just making a short stop to recharge. Our location keeps them moving in the right direction. Crossgates also offers a plethora of attractions. Crossgates offers drivers more than 180 shopping, dining, and entertainment destinations, which provides Tesla owners access to venues and experiences that stimulate all five senses, including two of our most upcoming additions, Zara and Spa Mirbeau, which will be opening later this year. In 2018, we'll be adding our new dual-branded True and Homewood Suites by Hilton, just a short walk from this site, just over my right-hand shoulder. Once again, providing additional convenience and service for visitors and Tesla drivers alike. So what do the Tesla supercharging stations represent for Crossgates? The superchargers provide an additional amenity for our customers to enjoy while at the center, thus improving the customer experience. From a larger perspective, the expansion of our relationship with Tesla signifies our company's commitment to promoting green and sustainable practices. Additionally, it demonstrates our continued commitment to promote ease of access for alternative forms of transportation at Crossgates. As we cut this ribbon and look forward to the future, we look forward to further expanding our relationship with Tesla, whether it be through the placement of additional superchargers across our portfolio or working with them with their future retail expansion plans in upstate New York, as the New York State Legislature considers legislation in the upcoming session. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us here today. Next, I'd like to welcome to the podium State Senator George Amedore Jr., representing New York State's 46th Senate District. Senator Amedore.
Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. It is so great to be here in Guilderland and Crossgates Center to really highlight and to cut a ribbon on a huge investment in I believe innovation, technology, innovation lanes and the economy of the future because Tesla has invested so much in its product, in the sustainability of being green and the improvement of, I believe, what is so important in the transportation industry, electric cars. We know that their product is by far superior, and we know that it works very well. So we look forward to continuing to work with Tesla and everyone in the state of New York to advance the product so that we can grow the green aspect of the vehicles and transportation. I want to thank Crossgates and the management of Crossgates for your vision and your investment that you've made here. This being huge for the town of Guilderland, and it's so good to see Town of Guilderland Supervisor and my colleague Assemblywoman Pat Fahey, who really understands the importance of investing in infrastructure as we see today. So much success to all of you, and thank you so much for your investment here.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you, Senator. I'd like to invite Assemblywoman Fahey, another representative who is very supportive of Tesla, and we thank her for that, and I'll allow her a few words.
This is very exciting, and it is a perfect location. Thank you, Crossgates, as well, for your vision. This is a tremendous opportunity, and it was also great to walk up and already see a couple of Tesla owners already taking full advantage of the charging stations. But I truly hope that the supercharging station here helps supercharge the use of electric vehicles, and that would be the best outcome here, and that's why we do need to make it more accessible. I have to say, one of the first things that the town supervisor mentioned to me was also trying to get charging stations to encourage electric vehicles, and it is important. As the senator just said, it's great for growing the green economy, and we know when we see these extreme weather patterns that we can't do this faster, and it's more important on many levels, but it's great for our retail economy here as well as the green economy. So it's an absolute pleasure to be here, and sorry if I just sent somebody's mic go fine. Hopefully that weathered that. Thank you, and I apologize if I have to leave early. There's another green energy event at City College. So again, congratulations to all. Hope we'll do many more of these.
Thank you, Assemblywoman. Quite the program for you today. I'd like to invite up Albany County Executive Dan McCoy.
Thank you. Can everyone hear me all right? You know what? It is an honor to be here with my colleagues, with Senator George Amedore and Pat Fahey, and especially our town supervisor here, Peter Barber, because it takes a partnership in the county to go green and to be green. And being part of the Tesla family, it's kind of funny, and Pat was saying it, when I pulled up, I go, hey, I got to look at this SUV. And I'm trying to get in, and my guy with me, Mike, goes, that's a private car. I think he'd stop trying to open up the door. And I shortly realized how many Tesla people are here that really enjoy not just the car, but a family. And it's kind of like Crossgates. You're a big family here, and everyone works together. But I want to thank Tesla for believing in Albany County and putting the largest charging station here on the East Coast, because that does show that the cars are moving here and the excitement that Tesla has brought to the area. But to me, it is really about the carbon footprint. It's about being green, and this really helps us in the right way. But when you have a charging stations like this, and I was talking to Madison about it, and she came up from White Plains, and she said, the lady got a car. I go, I'm worried if I go on a trip, can I get to Florida? And she said, nope, there's a mat, and there's charging. We make it dummy proof. We make it easy for you to get off and find how far you can go. And they said, that's all I got to worry about. But again, to Crossgates and Pyramid Malls and to Tesla for believing here in Albany County and investing in this charging station, I can't thank you enough, and my colleagues in the Senate for continuing to push a green environment in the state of New York. Thank you.
Thank you, Jan. Appreciate those words. We're happy that you're a part of the family. I'd like to invite up Town of Guilderland Supervisor Peter Barber.
Thank you. Again, first of all, I want to give a very warm welcome to Tesla. I mean, Tesla, as we all know, is synonymous, with green technology, excellence in just presentation and what the customer wants. And I can't thank enough for Tesla for being here and offering these services to our town. As Assemblyperson Fahey mentioned, we've always been trying to promote green technology in terms of charging stations and good practices in terms of stormwater and whatnot. But we never envisioned, I can say that when we did our zoning code several years ago and adopted it this past year, we never envisioned this occurring here. And that's really, again, I think due to the cooperative nature of Crossgates and also with Tesla, but also, again, the community here, which is very supportive, very interested in protecting our environment and advancing the best interests of the community. So again, I want to thank everybody for coming here today and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Again, talking about sustainability and the importance on being environmentally conscious, I'd like to invite up Ann Reynolds from the Alliance for Clean Energy.
Hey, good morning. It's so exciting to see this investment here in New York State and specifically in the Capital District. But I want to remind you that this type of investment doesn't happen by accident. This investment comes to states that have the right policies in place to attract that investment, and it also takes companies willing to be committed to making the investment in New York State, a commitment that Tesla has demonstrated today, as has Crossgates. My name is Ann. I work with an organization called the Alliance for Clean Energy of New York. We're a membership organization made up of companies that work in the renewables field and in efficiency, as well as environmental organizations and civic organizations. And we spend a lot of our time advocating for renewable electricity, wind and solar. But more and more we recognize that if New York State is going to meet our environmental goals and our carbon goals and continue to attract this investment that we want, we need to focus on sustainable transportation too, which is why I'm just so happy that Tesla has made this investment, and we will, as ACE, work to promote legislation that Tesla needs to continue that investment in New York State, as well as other efficiency and renewables companies. So thanks so much for allowing me to speak, and congratulations.
Thank you, Ann. It's of the utmost importance that we accelerate our world into a sustainable energy future. But another kind of core facet of Tesla's mission is safety and our consumer safety. And I think many of you know that we're aggressively addressing automated vehicle technology. Our CEO speaks about it often, and we hope that with the development of that technology, there'll be a lot fewer accidents and injuries in vehicles. But until that day and time, we anticipate that our cars are still going to run into things, other cars, etc. And so for that, we're going to expand our footprint in the greater Albany region, and are partnered with John Cole Collision Center to help you when you're in need. Hopefully not that often, but when necessary. John.
Good morning. At Cole's Collision Centers, we have always set the bar high in auto repair in our 10-year history. Soon opening our 5th location this month here in the Capital Region. Becoming Tesla certified is certainly a cause for celebration, but it's also a great commitment that what we do is on point and meets or exceeds Tesla standards. We are thrilled to soon become part of Tesla's select network of approved repair facilities, as safety is our priority. Cole's Collision Centers is excited to become the only authorized Tesla body repair shop in the Capital Region, completing our onboarding later this month. Just as Tesla's unique vehicles have attracted a growing customer base, gaining this certification will set us apart and earn us new customers, including those who will come to Crossgates to use the Supercharger. We look forward to serving Tesla customers for years to come and welcome this charging station as a fine addition to our community. Thank you.
1, 2.